incredibly entertaining things that you don't really think about until you're here. I can get everything on YouTube. I can go and watch all the videos and users I want to watch, but the ads are in Japanese. I have no idea what they're saying or what they're advertising. Spotted on shelves, Heinz and Campbell's soup. Who would have thunk? And Heinz tomato ketchup. So we're clearly in some sort of like foreign import store, which is funny to me. So we have more like Cadbury, Ferrero Rocher, Gummy Bears, Snyder's, Pepperidge Farm Milano cookies. This is for you, sisters. Doritos. What else did I see? Oh, Lay's, salt and vinegar. And then we found beef jerky. I think that's everything. Ready for the most musical microwave ever. I love that! Believe it or not, this is an ice cream creation with a hard outer cookie shell, and we're about to find out what's inside because we have no idea. Okay, what's the verdict?
It's a cone.
It's a cone. And it looks like there's chocolate and then just ice cream. Okay, so it's kind of like a reverse ice cream cone sandwich thing. All right. That's the package. Hi guys, it's Saturday the 10th and we are out on an adventure going back to Shibuya and doing some other things like that. I wanted to show you another one of our innovations here. I don't know if it'll focus. There's Braille on the rails. Which is awesome because that means that as they're holding the rails, blind people can know when the staircase ends. And we're getting on the train. Don't know where we're going. And it's empty. Look. It's empty. This has never happened before. We are on our way to the Imperial Palace. We got off at the Tokyo stop. And this is very much like a downtown looking area, but just with a lot of buildings, but some really pretty scenery, like these fountains. And I think, based on the style of those buildings over there, we are getting pretty close to where we want to be. Pretty trees. Interesting trees. So we can get this far. We're not sure if we can get in, or if this is as close as we can get. Not entirely sure. We're not sure what kind of trees these are, but they're really cute.
They're really cute.
Yeah. Love them. We can't get into the Imperial Palace, we don't think, so we're gonna walk around and see if we can get a different view. I'm not optimistic about it. We found a little duck party happening here. Hey, right in the middle of the business district. There's a ton of them just hanging out, enjoying the sun. If it wasn't for the wind, it would be a beautiful day today. Here is actually the Tokyo train station. Pretty. Which is where we're headed now after a failure at the Imperial Palace. There are full functioning marketplaces full of like sweet and delicious things in the train stations, and Tokyo Station is a huge one. There are shops everywhere for food. So this is a store called Candy Fun Time or Showtime. I can't remember if we showed you this before, but they are making the little candies, and look how big, like ginormous that roll is. Huge, right? You can kind of see what's inside. And then let me show you. It turns, whoa, blurry. There we go. It turns into these little candies in my hand for reference. Super tiny, super detailed, and they start as that giant blob. It's kind of crazy. So they're gonna roll it out, and somehow that pattern is going to stay in there and get really small. Oh, cool.
It's a little person. A little ninja.
Oh, how cute is that? Okay. Pretty cool.
Is this thing analyzed?
So there's an entire industry here of plastic food making for models for outside shops. We are all currently at a creperie, and we're going to indulge a little bit in, I'm going to order this good looking one right here. I know those like 10-cent or 25-cent ramen packets at home. Friends, this is what ramen is supposed to look like. This is the second time we've been at this restaurant, and it's pretty delicious, and the bowl is huge for comparison. And this is a female size portion for cheaper. It's still a lot of food. So Japan has a reputation for being a very honest country. Take note, none of these bikes are actually locked up. People could just walk up to them and walk off with them real easily. And yet every day there's like 100 bikes all lined up here, and I think I've seen one with a lock on it, which is awesome. So that just goes to show you a little bit something about the honesty in this country. So this is the view right outside. Our apartment is up the stairs there. Sorry, it's zoomed in a lot. But this is the view, I think, of Tokyo. Pretty cool. A nice little skyscraper view of the downtown city. It is Sunday afternoon. I just got off the webcam with both sides of my family, hubby's side and my own. Spent a good amount of time talking to them this morning, which was nighttime for them. It's kind of surreal to think that I'm living in the future compared to them, because I was talking to them on Saturday night, and for us it was Sunday morning, which is very strange. But now, as you can see, I'm getting bundled up to go out. Hubby has gone to Harajuku yet again with a group of people from the business school, and I opted not to go because we were just there yesterday. So I am going to go and find myself something that resembles a meal in town. Here is our view of the city during the day. It's a nice view, kind of cool. So I'm walking into town, and this is the sidewalk that we have to walk on for most of the way. It's not all that wide. There's no room for me to walk next to anybody, and if somebody's coming in my direction, it doesn't work out so well for either of us. So that's made things interesting. Another interesting thing is that they drive on the left side of the road here. So it's just a little fact that I'm most definitely not used to and often get taken aback by. Climbing uphill. That's one of the bad things about going into town, is that I'm climbing uphill to get there. But the good news is I get to climb down and go back. I love the random garden with gnomes and a bunny and a little puppy. See the puppy? Isn't he cute? Aww. I think that's a seven dwarf. One of the seven dwarfs. I'm not sure. It's also a snowman. So I'm back on flat ground now. And as you can see, I have lost a sidewalk entirely. All there is little moments like at entrances to stores. But here are those bikes that I told you about the other day that are never locked up and they don't disappear because people are honest here. I hear a dog. I should find the dog. But this is our big pharmacy slash department store slash Whole Foods type place slash electronics store and 100 yen shop on the top floor. I made it to the main drag. So that's the train station. And then you see McDonald's. And all sorts of adventurous stuff. There's a Mr. Donut, which I might go to today. Get myself a treat. It'd be pretty funny if I saw my husband walking around here, because I don't know when he gets back. That's the hardest part of all of it. D&D. I don't know what that is. But I might go in there. Because why not? And this is what one of the main streets in Hiyoshi looks like. This is the main drag directly up from the train station. Lots of little places. A coffee shop I haven't checked out yet. One street over there's a Starbucks, which I also haven't checked out yet. The Family Mart, which is like a 7-Eleven, but the 7-Eleven is right there, and that's where my pancakes are. And we ate the last one this morning, so that's where I'm going now. I found them. They're coming home with me. There's all sorts of stuff here. Pretty awesome for a 7-Eleven, I think. Found another one. Yes. My happy place. Oh my gosh. Music stuff. Oh, that's a cute pencil bag. Pens, pencils, bookmarks. These might be little tabs, like for planning. Oh my gosh, I think I just found my favorite place in Hiyoshi. Look, the markers. Oh my gosh, right here. These will be coming home with me. Maybe not today, but they will be coming home with me. Guys, that store was awesome. I'm looking for food and I found a place with stickers and Post-its and pens and the Friction Pilot markers I've been looking for. It's like my own little stationery heaven right down the street. That's so cool. I'm pumped. I found what I was looking for. It's this little corner of this place and it's got just hot food, cold food, rice balls, all sorts of things. Pre-done, ready to go. So this is where I'm going to grab something interesting for lunch. It smells good. It smells so good. I am home from shopping, my little excursion about the town with an awesome stationery store find. That's cool. So I just wanted to show you briefly what I got, and just so you understand the way I translate the yen to the US dollar. Everything looks like it's really expensive because you see like thousands of yen and hundreds of yen. The way I do it is I move 2 decimal places over. So for example, 100 yen would be in my mind about $1. And that's actually working in my favor because in actuality, 100 yen is actually more like 85, 87 cents. So if I think of it as just moving the decimal point over, it actually works in my favor and I am treating it as it is more expensive than it actually is, so I have more money in my pocket. That being said, let's see what I got. At 7-Eleven, I got my favorite pancakes, and I don't know if you can see, let's see if it'll focus. It says mochi fuwa pancake. Don't know what that means, but I love that it says, hope this food will bring you a wonderful time. And those are, with tax, 100 yen. So it's like 80 something cents for my lovely pancakes, and there are 2 sets of the pancake sandwiches in each package. And then I got this like cheesy oniony bread thing. And then from the little kitchen place of pre-done food, all I saw that I really liked was, and I don't actually know if I like them, these rice balls. And they're stuffed with what I think is tuna, and then tuna salad. I could be very wrong, I don't know. And then I went to Mr. Donut and got 2 very basic donuts, and then one that actually said it was like a hybrid donut. I'm thinking it's a cronut, but I really don't know. So I'm anxious to try that too, but I figured I should bring at least one home for my husband, and it's pretty hard to screw up a basic donut with chocolate frosting, so that's what I did. And you might notice the interesting Kit Kat bars on my table. Here, Kit Kat bars are huge, and there are so many, like many different flavors. So I'm on like a Pokemon mission to catch them all. And so if I see interesting flavored ones, I'm going to get them. I think this is supposed to be cherry blossom flavored, and we tried it and it just tasted like richer chocolate, so I'm not really sure what that is. And then these are strawberry flavored, and they're actually quite good. And I've also tried, of course I've tried the milk chocolate, because that's what's at home. I've tried dark chocolate at home, and I've tried white chocolate at home. I don't know if they come in full bars. Actually, I do think at least the white chocolate ones come in full bars in the US. And then I've also tried, people have brought me the matcha green tea ones from over here. So I've tried those even though I haven't collected them here. But what's interesting about the packaging, you know how ours come in like little bars of 4? These come in individually packed. They're big on individual portions here. But let me see if I can do this with my left hand. 3 of these, and there are 2 little sticks in each of these. So actually, I think if I ate this entire box, I would still be eating less than 1 full Kit Kat bar in the United States. So that's my mission, to catch all the Kit Kats that I can. Well, I caved and I got McDonald's, and I randomly pointed to something on the menu because there were no descriptions, and I apparently ordered a double teriyaki McBurger. So this is something you can only get in Japan, which is kind of cool. And it also comes with coupons for your next visit. So when you need protein, and I've been dying for something, and this was the only solution I could come up with. Oh well, look at that. It's covered in teriyaki sauce. That's crazy. It's pretty good though. So tonight, we are making this ramen from the grocery store. Well, we are trying to. The issue is, we can't read any of the directions. Now we got the picture thing, so that we understand, and we're gonna try and hope for the best. But we don't know how long we're actually supposed to cook any of this or anything. But fun fact, when the pasta's boiling, although now he irritated it, so it's gonna take a second. Aww, you killed it. Well, it was going in fun little shapes. But anyway, we have our little bowls and me with my little dollar store cheater chopsticks, which are awesome. And then we're supposed to put these 2 packets of stuff in it, in the water. So we put separate boiling water in the bowl, and then we put these sauces in the bowl, I think. And then we add the noodles, and then we put this little powder packet in the bowl. So a little bit more complicated than back home. Here it is, friends. The finished product of our homemade noodles that we think we cooked for way too long. Not homemade noodles. Noodles out of the refrigerator. We'll see. There we go. It's potluck night at the regular student housing. Everybody is getting together and having a good time. This is what Japanese fashion magazines look like. Note that this is not backwards. They read the opposite direction than we do. This thing is massive, like an InStyle magazine. And quite frankly, some of the stuff I'm seeing in this magazine is more normal than what I've seen on the streets of Harajuku. Interesting. Guys, this is dried squid. It's amazing. I can't get any of it. Thank you. Yes! Alright. Dried squid, guys. So good.
Where was this? The supermarket down by KO. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. There's actually like a little 6-pack section.
I'm obsessed.